Windows 10 is old news, making Windows 11 the new hotness, and despite warnings from resident PC World Windows expert Mark Hawkman, you've decided you can't wait to get your hands on the latest from Microsoft. Now, while I echo Mark's suggestion to wait, I know not all will, and in fact, I'd wager to bet that many PC enthusiasts are looking forward to something new. If that's the case, then hopefully this video will help you know what you need in preparation. I'll also give you a big tip to make you feel a bit more at home and what you can expect in terms of gaming performance and what not to expect in the operating system for now. Well, if you want to get into the weeds of Windows 11, you're going to have to install the operating system first. Otherwise, you're not going to get very far in your journey. But there are some things you'll need in your current system in order to do so. And let's go through that list. First and foremost, this is the official end of single-core CPUs, although I can't imagine many people still rolling around on a single core at this point for their daily PC. Past that, you're going to need a very modern CPU. We're talking at least an 8th gen Intel CPU or a Ryzen 2000 series CPU. If you're an ARM user, then Qualcomm Snapdragon 850 and up are also supported. Memory and storage requirements are beefier than in the past as well. You're going to need at least 4 gigabytes of RAM in order to install Windows 11, and you're going to need at least 64 gigabytes of storage. Now, my personal recommendation would be to not install this on anything smaller than 240 gigs because you're going to want to leave plenty of room for your most used applications and updates. Graphics cards and displays have requirements as well, and they're worth mentioning as people don't generally think about those as much when it comes to the upgrade. You'll just need to make sure that your graphics card is DirectX 12 capable and your display is 1280 by 720 or greater, that being the standard HD resolution. Now into the features. UEFI, Secure Boot, and TPM 2.0, all of these security requirements need to be in place. The TPM 2.0 or Trusted Platform Module 2.0 includes a hardware-based random number generator that can issue encrypted keys to keep your data protected. Now, it's worth noting that Microsoft will be allowing Windows 11 to be installed with limited and short-term support when a system has the older TPM 1.2. But doing this will be very much an at-your-own risk, and I can't recommend that. Microsoft even makes you click through a disclaimer saying that you aren't entitled to updates, but you don't want to be using a potentially insecure computer on the internet. Okay, so you've decided to install Windows 11 and you've booted in for the first time. Then you notice something really strange. The start button and icons. They're in the middle. What in the Macintosh is going on here? Well, let's get that thing back to the bottom left corner where it belongs, or well, at least where it's been since around 1995. 1. Right-click the Windows 11 taskbar in a blank space that other icons aren't occupying, and you'll see the option for taskbar settings. 2. Clicking that will open the generic Windows 11 settings menu, specifically personalization and taskbar. Scroll down to the bottom and click taskbar behaviors. Under the first entry, taskbar alignment, click the only other option, which is left, and this will automatically slide all of the taskbar icons to the left, approximating the organization that accompanied Windows 10. And that's all you need to do. Unfortunately, for those who like to have the taskbar on the side or the top of the screen, well, you're out of luck. This is something that Microsoft decided wasn't needed, it seems. But at least you're able to make things feel a bit more normal. So things are installed and looking a bit more normal for you, and now it's game time. But you're worried that the new security features and overhead requirements might slow down your gaming. Specifically speaking, virtualization-based security, or VBS. Well, our very own Gordon Maung has already put that theory to task. Admittedly on a small sample size, but it's still consistent with results from other sites like Tom's Hardware. For testing, Gordon used an Acer Predator Triton 500 laptop equipped with an 8th gen Intel Core i7-8750H, 16GB of DDR4 memory, and an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2060 Max-Q GPU. He compared the Windows 11 gaming performance of this setup across 10 different titles, flipping virtualization-based security on and off, and the findings were quite interesting. Most games stayed within margin of error, with only Counter-Strike Global Offensive seeing a bigger departure, and it was only about 6%. But at the end of the day, I don't think it would be too terribly concerned about the gaming performance. And if you are, maybe wait for things to get ironed out just a bit more. Speaking of which, maybe you don't upgrade just yet. But why wait? I'm sure a lot of folks are curious why Mark and myself would hold back on upgrading. And it's simple. Beyond the usual early adopter bugs and annoyances like the overhauled start menu and lockdown taskbars, two of the biggest new features of Windows 11 aren't even ready yet. The first one was very centric to gamers and the one that I was looking forward to the most, direct storage. Now this is the bedrock for the quick resume feature on the new Xbox Series consoles, and once you've used it, you know how good it can be. Basically, you leave a game and you want to jump back in, boom, you're in, baby. No need to start from scratch on that title. It's insane, but it does require at least a 1 terabyte NVMe drive to take advantage of. Worth the cost of admission in my book. The technological backbone is already in Windows 11, but no games support the technology yet, not even Microsoft's own games. The other feature isn't exactly a gamer thing, but was a huge feature touted early on, and that's support for Android applications to run within Windows. According to Microsoft, that feature just isn't ready. But if you're ready to jump onto Windows 11 and have all the requirements in place, then it's a decision you'll have to make for yourself. So far, there's no technical or practical reason to do so other than, well, that's honestly the biggest reason why I'm holding on to Windows 10. As far as support goes, I've still got over 3 years of planned support for Windows 10 left, and direct storage feature that I'm excited about will be coming to Windows 10 as well. But if you've decided to make the jump, I hope this video helped you with your gaming expectations, reconfiguring some familiarity to the desktop layout, and what to expect to be missing for now. If you've enjoyed this video or learned something new, let me know by hitting that thumbs up, and make sure you're subscribed here at PC World for even more hardware and software goodness.